What is up, Root and Rise Fitness family? If you're watching this video, it means that you have joined the Root and Rise Fitness app fam, and we are so happy to have you. This video is going to go over the app functionality. We use a platform called TrueCoach, and just like any new experience, it can be a little bit intimidating to start lifting on your own through an app. This video will help answer some common questions and help you better understand how you can navigate the app for your best success. So, you should have already created a True Coach profile. You should have already emailed me to tell me that you are live on your side. And I should have already added you into our current block of programming. With all of those things done, you will then log in to True Coach. Now, there is an app for the phone and there is a desktop version. My recommendation is that you use the app for the phone. For today's demonstration, I'm going to be using the desktop version simply because that's how I can walk through it with you, but it is an apples to apples situation. It will look nearly identical, save for the fact that video demonstrations that are in the app are embedded in the app, so you don't need to leave the app to look up, what's a bicep curl or whatever. It's all right there. Meanwhile, here on the desktop version, it's a hyperlink. Those are the only two distinctions between the two. But from a user standpoint, when you are in the gym, the app is way more user friendly. All right. So when you open up the app, you're going to be greeted with two tabs, just like you can see here that say upcoming, which means the workouts that are coming down the pike, and past, which is helpful if you get off track because programming with me is 3 days a week. The reality is we are fucking busy. Maybe you miss a workout or two. All you need to do if you miss a workout when you open up the app is tab over to this past page and pick up where you left off, right? We stay in sequential order to make sure that we are still growing in a logical way. Okay, for today's purposes, we are going to look at our new cycle that's dropping on Friday. So we can see a preview here of what to expect, which is really helpful when you're prepping yourself for going to the gym. So you know, are we doing an upper body day, a lower body day, or a total body day, or any variation of that? Then you'll click right into view workout. This will pull up the information about the workout itself. At the top, you will always have your warm up listed out for you, along with videos showing you how to do each warm up exercise. If you have a warm up that you love, that you've been doing for years, I'm not asking you to change it, but if you have PT exercises that you should be doing, this is a lovely place to fold that in to make sure it gets done. After your warm up is done, you'll scroll down, and the second item that you'll see is an overview of what to expect from the block or the cycle that you are in. For this one, we are headed into Thrive, which is an upper body focused block. Now let's dive into your workout. Your compound lift, meaning your most difficult, the one that requires warming up for, the one that you want to put most of your energy towards, will always be listed first. Important to note that there is a letter associated with your exercise name, right? So here it's letter B associated with chest press. If it's just a letter, the expectation is that you complete this exercise fully and completely before you move on to the rest of the workout. Otherwise, if there is a letter paired with a number, it's a superset, and we'll talk about that next. For your compound exercise, which for this day is a chest press, we always need to warm up. We don't expect you to lift, to pick up your 20 or 25-pound dumbbells, whatever you're using for your chest press, and just rip out 3 sets of 8 to 10. Wrong. We always need to warm up for our compound lifts so you know what the fuck you're doing. We start with 1 set of 8 reps at an RPE 3 or 4. It should be easy. It's just a reminder of what you're doing. Then you get a little bit heavier and you do a set of 5 at an RPE 6. That one's to make you work a little bit harder. And then you jump into what's called your working sets. These compound lifts, the first one listed, is the only exercise that you need to warm up for. If you aren't, let's just say this first exercise is one that's new to you, I will always list options that you can sub in at your leisure. So here you can see I've written in option to start the cycle with dumbbells on the floor and progress to a bench throughout the cycle, or progress to a barbell by week 3, or use your dumbbells all the way through. And you're probably thinking, well, what does that look like? Well, if you scroll down, all of the demo videos for each exercise will be listed. And like I said, on the desktop version here, it's hyperlinked. In the app, it's embedded right there, and you can just scroll through a carousel of videos. After you do your exercises, it is very important that you use this enter results box that you see. This is where you can put all of the information about the weights you used, the reps you completed, and how many sets you did. And not only that, if you see this little camera icon that's over to the side, that is where you can also upload video footage of yourself completing your lifts. Now, I remind people, I know what you tell me, right? So if you choose to put no information here, I have no idea what you did. I can assume that maybe you did 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, but I have no idea if you hit your RPE. I have no idea what style of this exercise you did. Did you do floor supported with dumbbells? Did you rip it right with the barbell? No idea. And neither do you when we talk about our exercise history for next week. So fill in as much information here as you can. And ideally, it's in real time. All of these workouts are designed to be done within 45 minutes to an hour, inclusive of you taking notes. If these workouts are taking you longer than that, message me because there's something a little bit off that we need to work on. Now, also important here is if you click this button that says View Exercise History, it will pull up the data that you entered yourself from the week prior, specific to this exercise. So it would be showing you all of your notes for your chest press. Given that we want to improve week over week, this is where you can take the data from the week before. Let's say you did 3 sets of 8 at 25 pounds for dumbbells. You would then know, okay, I'm aiming for 3 sets of 9 with my 25-pound dumbbells for that second week. So after you complete your compound or your big boy lift of the day, you'll scroll down and see the rest of your workout listed. Here we have what is called a superset. So remember those letters and numbers I was talking about before? You can see here it's letter C plus the number 1, alternating dumbbell snatch. And then right below it, we see C, number 2, plank shoulder taps. That means it's a superset designed to be completed one exercise immediately following the other before you rest. So you would do your 3 sets of you would do 1 set, of 8 to 10 dumbbell snatches. You would immediately then complete 3 sets of 10 plank shoulder taps, where right and left equals 1 rep. Then you would take your break. Ladies, you get up to 3 minutes to rest between sets. Men, you get 1 minute and 30 seconds because y'all recover a lot faster than we do. By science. Again, it's really important that you utilize when I say send form video for form feedback week 1 and 2, non-negotiable. Y'all, that means non-negotiable. I've had in the past, some folks have given me 0 video footage, and then I've seen, whether it's on social media or whatever, how they're lifting, and that's how I've been giving them feedback. Don't do that. Put all of your data right here so that we can keep a streamlined look at your progress over time. All right. When it comes to trickier exercises, trickier meaning maybe you're not in a traditional gym setting, right, where you have access to all of your equipment. And like here, we see letter E is a leaning lateral raise, where you need like a pole, a cable machine, a door frame, something to hold on to. Let's say you don't have any of that. You are very welcome to message me and say, hey, Tori, I'm going to be on vacation. I don't have access to the shit that I normally have access to. Can you sub out the leaning lateral raise for something else? And I will get back to you with a suggestion. This is why it's really important that A, you keep up with your programming so you know what to expect when you open up your app, and B, are proactive about your health and future. The more notice that you can give me, the better I'm able to give you some suggestions along the way. At the end of every workout, there's an opportunity for a wellness check, or where you can leave any notes that might have impacted how your lift was. Did you sleep like shit? Did the kids wake you up early? Were you lifting at a different time than you do normally? Did you eat before? Did you forget to eat? All of those details matter to the quality of your workout. You can leave your notes right here. And then the most important part of all of this is to click finish your workout, because that is the action that sends this data from your side to mine so that I can review it and get back to you.